What's going on, guys? Tony Ivanov here with another video lesson, and today I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to use the built-in scanner on ThinkOrSwim to find the hottest stocks every single day. If you don't know what ThinkOrSwim is, it's a completely free platform provided by TD Ameritrade. You can just type in ThinkOrSwim in Google and you will find it very easily. I actually made a video on ThinkOrSwim about 2 days ago about how to paper trade on that platform. It's a very useful platform, and the best thing is it's free. Who doesn't like free stuff, you know? Speaking of free stuff, after you're done watching this video, I highly recommend that you click the link in the bio that says free ebook how to day trade, because that ebook will play perfectly into this video lesson of how to find and trade the hottest stocks every single day. It's an ebook that I created myself, and I really recommend that you check it out because I'm sure that you will find benefit in it. And also, if you don't know, every single day I give away $25 and it goes to a random commenter from the previous video lesson. All you need to do is leave a like, leave a subscription, leave a comment down below, and I'm going to announce the winner at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned for the whole thing because I'll announce the winner at the end, and then you know, if you won, you have to send me a YouTube message, so don't miss out, because you never know if you won or not. It's a free 25 bucks. So with that all being said, let's get right into this video. I have ThinkOrSwim loaded up right now, and we're going to start out by clicking on the scan tab. So this is the tab that you will see when you have the scan tab open. So when we're day trading penny stocks, there's a few main things in common with all of them. One, they're low priced. Two, they're moving up, they're gapping up, they're green on the day. And three, they have a high amount of volume. So all you really need to do every single morning in pre-market is have a scan that scans for low price stocks that are gapping up on volume. You can use this formula for any scanner. It can be ThinkOrSwim, Trade Ideas, Equity Feed, FinViz, anything you want to use. It's the same fundamentals that we scanned for. So we're going to add this into ThinkOrSwim right now. We press this button here that says add filter for stock, and then the first thing that we will do is we'll look at the price. So we do last minimum price that we usually like to scan for is 50 cents. It's up to you. And then max I'll scan for is $10. So there is our first filter. If you press the scan, you'll see the only stocks that it brings back are stocks that are in between 50 cents and $10. But that's not enough. We need to add more scans because right now we have 3,378 results. That's too many to filter through. So next we need to add that it's gapping up on the day. It's green on the day. It's moved up since yesterday. So the way that we can do that is by finding percent change, and I generally like to put it as a minimum of 5%, no maximum because it doesn't really matter. And then now if we scan, you can see it already narrowed it down significantly, down to only 244 stocks. So that's a very big difference from 3,378 all the way down to 244 only by using 2 filters. But we're not done yet. We need to add one more filter that'll really narrow it down to the exact best stocks to trade. Now this filter is going to be different, and it depends on what time you're using the scanner. So in pre-market, there's not that much volume in the pre-market. So we're going to do a volume scan, and say we're scanning in pre-market. We only want to put like 20,000 shares because in pre-market there's just less volume in general. So we'll just do 20,000 for now. But keep in mind, this is only if you're scanning in pre-market. And then maximum volume, there's no maximum, doesn't matter. And you see that already narrowed it down to 122. But keep in mind, I am doing this scan in after hours. That means that the whole market has been done. Everything's been traded. So if you did this scan in pre-market, you would have a lot less the stocks to look at. But now let's say that we're trading midday around the afternoon. We want to raise that volume level up because it's way too low because the whole morning has happened. Everything's traded, and now we want to know exactly what stock is the hottest. So let's bump this up to 200,000. Just add a 0 there. Scan, and now you see we only have 63 stocks to look for. Now what you can do is you can rank these by a few things. It's up to your own discretion. You can rank by the highest volume, and you can rank it by percent change. So let's just rate this by percent change, just by clicking the column that says percent change, and now you can see that we have a list of all the stocks that have gapped up the most on the day. So now what you would do is just go through each stock one by one, and keep in mind this is during pre-market. Go through each stock one by one, look at what the news is, look at what the catalyst is, and look at what the chart pattern is. And if you download that ebook that I recommended, it's gonna just really break down exactly what you should look for in a stock. It's gonna talk about the technicals that you should look for and the type of news releases that you should look for. So that's really gonna be a good pair with this video, because I don't really want to go through each stock here showing you guys what to look for, because one, it's not pre-market, so I can't really help you guys with that, and two, you already had that free resource that I put my own time into making. So it's free, it's there, it's available. It's the first link down below, and I really recommend that you check it out. But essentially we looked at every single stock. So let's just look at MBRX, because this one was a very nice runner today. So MBRX, this had really good news today. So MBRX actually had some breakthrough news today. If you want to look at news, we go back to the trade tab. You press this N on the side over here. It says live news. So we can press that, and it brings up a little a menu of news for this specific stock. So you can see at 5:30 a.m. they announced breakthrough discovery of a new molecule that treats cancer. So that's breakthrough news. Anything that's cancer related that can treat cancer, that's going to be a very big runner. So if you look back at MBRX, you can see during pre-market this ran up significantly. Sorry, I'm not used to ThinkOrSwim. I use eTrade Pro, but nonetheless, let's switch this to the 1 minute time frame so we can really just dig in and look at pre-market action. And let me just bring this down because we know what the news is. And okay, so here we go. Here is the pre-market action for MBRX. So you can see at 5:30 this had a big jump, and then in pre-market it just moved up very nicely. So I just want to point out some key areas that you could have bought this stock in pre-market. One, you could have bought the dip. Two, you could have bought this U-shaped breakout there. You could have bought this dip here. And those are really the only places that I would have bought at pre-market. Unfortunately, I woke up a bit too late for this one and I missed it. By the time I saw it, it was up around here, and I didn't want to trade it there because it was too high up, and it's been kind of iffy trading pre-market when a stock is gapped up that much. But you can see how lucrative it can be when you trade pre-market, because you can get it in on this dip at $2.19, and you could sell it at $2.85. You can make almost like 60 cents a share on a $2 stock. That's almost 30%. That's a very, very good move. So this is just one example. So we go back to the scan, look at AMRH. We'll look at AMRH, see, okay, what's the chart pattern, what's the news? AMRH, they had a big data win with Maiden RE, so that sounds like good news. You can see it's not as liquid of a stock, but it definitely was a hot runner today. So this is what you have to do every single morning. Wake up pre-market, do your scans, look at the chart patterns, look at the news releases, and go from there. And that's how you can build out your watch list. Because I really recommend that every single morning you should have a watch list, because then you know exactly what's running hot in the morning, so you know what to narrow down your focus. And that really helps you just not trade random things. It helps you trade exactly what's running hot. So that's my lesson on how to use the scanner on ThinkOrSwim. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So now we're gonna get into some the profits of my traders in my chat room, because they've been killing it recently. I just want to share their success with you guys. So here is a look of my chat room. Here's just a couple profits that they've posted. So here, Nicholas made almost 500 bucks. He is actually one of my mentorship students. So he bought the mentorship and then he made back almost all his money on one single trade. So that's just how powerful the course is. If you want to check out the course, it's the first link down below. Actually, second link down below. The first link below is the free ebook. And here is Nick, the options trader. On this one trade, made some good little change there. No big deal whatsoever. Nick again was up 1,700 in a single day. Once again, 100 bucks by Nick. DB Trader had a very nice gain there. Burgett made over 300 bucks today, and Nick today made 500 bucks today. So everyone's just killing it in this chat room. Highly recommend you check out the chat. It's actually, you can join it free for 7 days, no charge needed whatsoever. Just click the link down below that says join free chat room. I highly recommend you check it out. There's some awesome traders in there. We're all in there, me too, every single morning, and we're just giving our trade ideas of how to trade in the morning, what stocks to look at, what's running, what has news, and best practices of trading. So it's a really good tool. Highly recommend you check it out. And now let's see who won the $25. So on the last video we had 140 unique commenters. Thank you all so much for joining, or commenting I mean. And let's see who won the 25 bucks. Let it do its thing. Here's Creative Genius. He says paper trading is where the real money is. I'm not sure I understand that completely, because paper trading you don't make any money, but actually, in a way, he's right, because if you paper trade, you can keep your real money instead of just trading it away and giving it to the markets. Like I said, my last video lesson was on paper trading. If you're new to trading and you don't have any practice, highly recommend you check out that video, because you can actually use fake money and you can trade real stocks. So it lets you practice your techniques, your strategies, and just use risk management properly while not having to risk a single dime of real money. So Creative Genius, make sure that you send me a YouTube message with your PayPal email address, and I'll send over that 25 bucks to you as soon as I get your information. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys saw value in this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscription for a chance to win 25 bucks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.